Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He hands it off from the gun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. You bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Ah, here he goes. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Haynes. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's more. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They're going to run it here. He breaks free. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back, they're going to throw for the first down. The tight end makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, and he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. No, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's McCulley. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is...
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Third down play for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Physical run earns the first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10. They'll test the right side here. Sam's right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Short throw complete to the tight end. We're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Haynes. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the move now. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Returner decides to... Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the 1st down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
With the catch, it's Morgan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, to put them on top now.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Marsh. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The pocket breaking down, and it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Morgan. Breaks into the clear. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down in distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Morgan. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. He keeps it on the design run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down. The Wolverines will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Using his legs, it's Haynes. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That game moves the ball to the 17, first down. tremendous crowd atmosphere now in the final minute of play. We'll try to run it with the option. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.